Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Carmen, otherwise known as DigitalFemme online. I know I'm not the only DigitalFemme. There is a DigitalFemme, and I believe her name is Sharon, and she lives in the US. I found out about her, I think in the early 2000 or late 1990s. This isn't my first video, as you can see. I knew I wanted to get back into doing videos on YouTube, which I had before way back in 2008 and 2009 if you were to scroll back through all these videos. And I was wondering, should I just create a whole new channel, or should I just use the ones that I've had before and kind of like rebrand it or jump start it or whatever. So I've decided to just start from where I left off with this particular channel. Now I do have another one, and I started that when I wanted to ride on the the Google Android mobile operating system bandwagon back in 2009, and it's already been, wow, 11 years. So here's the thing, I'm filming this on an iPhone 11 Pro, and I'm using a Blue Yeti mic, silver color, or whatever color you want to call it, and I hope it works out fine. So I never know where to look. So right now it's forward facing camera, and I'm gonna look where I feel that that's where the camera lens is on the iPhone 11 Pro. So let's see. It's just so weird to me, but I'll figure it out once I stop this video and see how it is. I might redo it so I can actually see myself looking at, like, I should be connecting to you guys, like eyes to eyes, but like who knows? Or maybe I'll just like wing it, and you know what? I'm just gonna upload this video and let's just figure it out as I go along. I'm kind of like that. I like figuring things out as I go along. I mean, am I a perfectionist in a way? Yes, I am, with certain things. Like every morning I get up and I make the bed. Which, by the way, did you know that when I was a nurse and I took nursing and you had to get tested on bed making, I failed the practical test of bed making. And that's, oh my God, guys, I can just have a YouTube channel on nursing alone, which I might, or I might just treat it as a playlist. Like I've been so many things in my life, like a nurse, I lived in Germany and trying to get this Android thing going. That's a story in itself. And then all these other little adventures that you have in life, like little what's it called, kind of like little paths in your life. Anyway, that's me. But so yeah, I failed bed making. So anyway, returning back to, am I a perfectionist? Parts of me are, with different things, but when it comes to like technology, or especially sharing, like what I'm doing right now, I guess there's different schools of thought. One of the schools of thought is be perfect, right? Like how do you brand yourself? Don't say all the time, or learn how to smile, or get good equipment, or have your lighting all perfect, like have lighting here, have backlighting there, or lighting here so there's no shadows on your face. Like, yeah, I get it. But honestly, if I were going to just follow all these best practices, I would never start, because for one, I have a full-time job, which, by the way, I work remotely. Yay me. However, it's too cumbersome for me right now to think about all the best practices on how to have like an awesome YouTube channel. So knowing me, I'm just gonna start and just see how it goes. So if you want to just see, and I know everybody says this with a YouTube channel, if you want to see how I start, or how I evolve, or my journey, or you want to see what I'm doing every day, blah, 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 then please like and subscribe to this channel so you'll know when I have YouTube updates, because that's what you're supposed to say. Well, so I said it. So that creak, yeah, I'm sitting on this chair, which, by the way, cost me, well, initially I bought it for $25 at a what do you call it? Called Village Green, and people who don't who want to get rid of their furniture or stuff, they bring it to this place and then they kind of fix it up and upholster it and stuff so it could be sellable. So I needed a chair for my studio. I'm going to call it a studio. Jungle studio, as you can see. So I needed a chair, and $25, sure, why not? So you know what? It's like a 12-minute walk from the store to where I live. So I bought the chair, carried it, across downtown, and then I didn't really like the color, so I looked online and how to DIY make your upholstery white. So I did that, and until now it's white. So I've had this chair for about maybe almost 2 years now, so it's kind of like creaky because it was old. Can you see that? Creak, creak, creak. So by the looks of this first video that I'm doing to restart this channel, it looks like it's going to be a lot of rambling. And if I'm pretty sure I will have an intent for certain videos. Like I will know that there's going to be topics that I want to talk about. And I will put it in the title and the whole description thing and do all the SEO tagging and all that stuff. And I will do that. But I figured, you know what? It's Saturday, June the 6th, and I'm just going to get started. So here's the thing. I recently joined an investment club, and I'll tell you about that later. But one of the things I learned from the investment club is the 1166 principle or method. And I've never heard of it. I've heard of similar things like it. But so here it is. 1166 is do one thing for 1 hour a day for 66 days. And I guess that's supposed to establish a habit, or if you want to inject a certain type of positive behavior in your life, then that's what you do. One thing for 1 hour for 66 days. So it's June 6th. I probably should have started it June 1st, but you know what? That's fine. So this is June 6th. This is going to be my first day of just doing this video, and I'm not going to talk for an hour, for heaven's sakes, no, but at least I started, and I know it takes a while to process and get a thumbnail and blah blah blah, all that stuff about how to promote your YouTube channel. But this is what I'm going to do. This is on June 6th. This is day one, about an hour, and that's it. So let's see if I could do a 166 day YouTube challenge, meaning I'm just challenging myself to create a YouTube video on this channel for 66 days in a row. That will be challenging because I'll tell you one thing. I'm very busy during the week, and by very busy I mean it's like I have a full-time job, so it's usually 8 to 5 or whatever, and I try not to work in the evenings. And that's the thing with remote working. Sometimes because you can work till all hours of the day. And sometimes when you're a remote worker and you have different projects, and it's just easy to just go from one project to the other, or focus on one project and go on to the next one. And then literally it's so easy to work a 12-15 hour day. I am not kidding you. I used to work 13-14 hour days just by staying home, and I would forget to eat or drink water and stuff, and it was ridiculous. Well, it really impacted me because prior to getting this freelance or remote work job, I was working as a consultant. And when you work as a consultant, you don't work 8 hours. You basically, do an hour call here, a 30-minute call there, an hour call there. Maybe you meet with a client at a cafe, but now with the social distancing stuff, we meet on Zoom or whatever preferred video platform. So that was fine. And then that's another story how I ended up with this particular full-time job with a marketing agency in Toronto. So I'm not in Toronto right now, although Toronto is my hometown. I legit grew up there. I went to nursery school there all the way up to my graduated from high school, and then blah blah blah, then went to nursing, and then graduated nursing there at George Brown College, by the way, a very good nursing school. So there's a plug for George Brown College. It was the St. James campus. And I recently went there last year to visit my alma mater or nursing, alumni thing. And oh my God, they really changed. Like, it totally changed and it expanded. So apparently there's a new nursing building and it's by the waterfront. I don't know where, but somewhere. And I think that's amazing. Like, I was going to go down and trek down to see it, but I didn't have any time. So yeah, where was I? I totally forgot where I was. Oh my gosh, if this was live and this was a chat, somebody would easily just say, oh yeah, you said this, and I would just pick it up from where I left off. So maybe I should be doing like live YouTube lives. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna like wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. So yeah, I totally forgot what I said, guys. Does that ever happen to you? Like, they call it brain farts. I feel like I should like stop the video, rewind to see what I did say, and then continue. I think I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, so I actually rewinded so I could find out where I left off. And where I left off was basically having I still am a consultant. I still do consulting, but then prior to taking on a full-time job or working with a Toronto agency, I really had good control of how I wanted to spend my day. So then once I started working for the marketing agency, it was like really so busy. Marketing agents are tremendously busy, and so such as this one. And so I got really busy, and I just, would work 13, 14-hour days and on weekends. Like, it was like ridiculous. And the amount of meetings, like, oh my God, meetings. Like, I thought we were supposed to get rid of meetings back in the late 90s. Like, didn't somebody say, like, the most effective way to have a meeting is to not have a meeting and just like create an email group and have people like task the agendas and tasks. And okay, that's another video. But so now that I'm full-time with them, so let's backtrack. I signed on as freelance end of October 2019. I now turned into full-time. They offered me full-time in April, just like 2 months ago. And I was kind of hesitant to go full time because it's like I kind of like my freedom in terms of hours, but then I was a freelance with them and I really didn't have much freedom because it's like I said, I work 13, 14, 15-hour days and on weekends, but like yay for money, but it just wasn't doing me very good in terms of like my sanity, like my balance. I need balance. We all need balance. Now that I'm full-time with them, I make sure I do 40-hour weeks, and I try as much as possible, which I've been very good at, to not work weekends or deal with anything. It depends though, because I'm a digital strategist and I handle some accounts for a client account. It's mostly like relating to their social media or their online presence. Then some clients will message me on the weekend and they'll ask for something needs to be done, and then we work a little bit on the weekend because they're clients, and really social media doesn't stop. So there you go. So this is my first video to jumpstart this channel. Let's see what tomorrow's video is going to be like. Because like I said, I'm going to do the 1-1-66. Do one thing for 1 hour for 66 days. And this is what I'm choosing for now. Although I have something else that I'm doing 1-1-66. But I really wanted to jumpstart this YouTube channel. So I figure if I apply that 1-1-66 to this, then by the time it's 66 days, I would have 66 videos. So that's enough to jumpstart this channel. What do you think? So if you do like this channel, go ahead and give a thumbs up and do subscribe, because I'll tell you something. This channel won't be boring. I am not a boring person. What I've been told anyway. So maybe everybody has a different excitement or entertainment level. And if I don't resonate with you, then you're not going to come back and you're not going to subscribe, which is a-okay with me. So with that said, I hope everybody has a really great day this Saturday, June 6th. And by the way, it is my parents' anniversary, wedding anniversary, and I want to do a shout out to my mom and dad. Hi mom, hi dad, happy anniversary. Love ya. Okay guys, subscribe and I hope you come back tomorrow. Bye.